Into center field, and the Dodgers cash in. Betts in to score. Freeman lumbering home. He'll score as well. 2-0 LA. Max Muncy delivers with 2 gone in the first. And first one from Senga is grounded right side and through. Ohtani delivers again with a man aboard. Lux is in to score 3-0. While Ohtani's 0 for 15 with the bases empty, John, he's now 5 out of 7 with men on base.
Because it's so early in the game, if this is later, they're not going to pitch to Ohtani. He takes an outside pitch and finds the hole. Hits it on the ground. That's what the pitcher wants. When you're facing Ohtani, you want the ball on the ground.
1-2 to Edman. Hits a base hit the other way. Bottom of the Dodger order gets it done. Edman drives in Hernandez, and it's 4-0.
Changeup. He stays on the ball and goes the other way. He's not a hitter that needs to hit for power, but he's a hitter that will just expose where the pitch is and where they're playing defensively. Great job.
The 1-0. Right center field, carrying well off the wall. Edman hits third and comes home. Ohtani's into second. Throw to the plate is not in time. It's a screamer of a double. And what a start for LA.
Well, it's such poetry when he's locked in. And he took a hanging breaking ball. And look how perfectly flat that swing is. Aggressive base running by Edman here.
Edman scoring all the way from. He's reached both times in this one. He's going to reach again with an opposite field base hit. Here comes Ohtani. Here comes the throw from Nimmo. Not in time. 6-0 Dodgers.
Classic Freddie Freeman. He can go the other way. Lefty on lefty.
Jack Flaherty started Game 2 of the division series for the Dodgers and gave up 4 runs over 5 1/3 and said that he didn't think that he handled the emotions and the adrenaline of the postseason very well. Gets another chance here to harness those things, John, as he pitches for his hometown club. Swing and miss through a good curveball for the second out.
Well, whatever jitters he may have had in the other game, he's been able to put them aside and establish the fastball early.
Tries with a 2-2 and gets a swing and a miss. A chase and a breaking ball. Marte takes a fastball for strike 3. 5 up and 5 down for Flaherty with 3 Ks. Mets looking for their first base runner. Instead, Jack Flaherty's got his 3rd perfect inning. And the Dodgers have a 3-0 lead in Game 1. They're like a house by the side of the road. Vientos watches strike 3. Already the 5th for Flaherty. Back up there to finish him off.
That's what you got to expose. Great job by Flaherty and getting it over the middle of the plate to entice the.
Fly ball left field. Tasker Hernandez. Does he have room? He does. Makes a little more for himself. Reaching over the wall. Jack Flaherty with 6 scoreless innings. The Dodgers with 6 runs. And after 6 innings in Game 1, it is all driven to deep center field. Back goes Kiermaier on the track. He's got it. 2 out.
And that narrative has surrounded the Dodgers all the way up to being down 2-1. Maybe the Padres are better. Here we go again. You got to put that noise away, but you really, bottom line is you got to execute. And
loaded. Pulls one by third and down the line. Floodgates opening. Hernandez in to score. Kiermaier in to score. Ohtani's coming in as well. Betts has unloaded the bases. And a Game 1 party in LA. That basketball run you were talking about?
Yeah.
23-0.
Yeah, that's hard to fathom. At this time of the year, I don't know that that's ever been done. We're going to find
to the threat. And this one. Game 1 one-sided. 9-0. The Dodgers over the Mets. They've tied the Major League record. 33 consecutive scoreless innings in the postseason. Having last allowed a run at 6:45 on Tuesday night. The pitching historically good. So the Mets will look to wipe this one quickly. Less than 24 hours from now, we'll have a shot to get back at the Dodgers with Game 2 in Sean. Lindor's been the man the Mets have counted on all along. Here it comes. Lindor hits a fly ball towards the right field corner. It carries well. It leaves the yard. Lindor sparks it, as he's done all year. Where the Mets need somebody to do something. It's Francisco Lindor, a leadoff home run.
Well, to the pull side, that's where his power is. That's 52 home runs now since last year. To the pull side, for Lindor.
0-2 down the line. That is a fair ball. Tyrone Taylor comes through. Marte in to score on a Taylor double. 2-0 New York. A two-strike base hit for Taylor, and the Mets take advantage of the second inning traffic.
Yeah, that's a huge swing and a mistake on a breaking ball right down the middle with 2 strikes. That pitch can't be at that height, and he took advantage.
Cracked to right center field. Pages on the move to the track. He couldn't find it. That's because it's over the wall. Grand slam, Vientos. The Mets have responded to the Game 1 haymaker with a haymaker of their own. 6-0 in the second inning.
What an at-bat right there. I said the pitcher doesn't want to go to 3-2. Once it got to 3-2, he comes in with a fastball, and we said the ball's going to travel.
On Manaea, the veteran from Valparaiso, Indiana, who's had a career year in his first year in New York, has pitched like an ace since, and he strikes out Ohtani, who just flails and misses at that one.
Well, watch this arm angle. See how low that is? And that looks like to the hitter, he's throwing behind him like that.
And he's got back-to-back Ks to start his day.
That is going to be awfully tough for right-handers.
He's in his 9th year. Strikes him out on 3 pitches. Just another example. This is not the same guy that Smith and the Dodgers have hit before. Struck him out with the high fastball. Turned it up to 94 to get out of the jam. Gets him on 3 pitches. Sean Manaea winds and fires.
1-0. Hit him.
Check swing. He went around. Bookend K's on a 1-2, 3/3 for Manaea, who's got 6. That ball's driven to deep right field, and Max Muncy puts the Dodgers on the board. For the second time in as many games in this championship series, it's Muncy to get the Dodgers offense started.
Interestingly enough, left on left is where the damage has been hit off of Manaea, and ball up, good high ball hitter is Max Muncy, and that timing was perfect.
Sending a charge into this Dodger Stadium crowd that hadn't had a whole lot of reason to get excited. 2-hole. Here it comes. Ground ball right side. Under Alonso! The Mets gloves letting them down. 2-run score. A 6-3 game.
Well, the interesting thing here is going to be, did Freddie Freeman screen him? Watch the ground ball. Freddie just got in the way enough to maybe, just maybe, alter the view of Alonso. He gets down to go get this ball and just gets underneath his glove.
Smith pulls a line drive to deep left field. Nimmo with a leaping grab. And you can see him limping as he throws on the brakes there, dealing with the foot injury. Had enough range to take extra bases away from Smith.
In the strike zone, powering his fastball and using that slider, then they're going to get the great version. If he's having trouble with the strike zone, it creates more stress than the Mets want, and that stress was created this inning by walks.
Pop fly, shallow right. Marte coming on. He says that he's got it, and he does. And Edwin Diaz gets the first of the 4 that they're asking for. Pages up the middle and a leadoff base hit. His first postseason hit. 16 out of his last 19 in these situations with runners in scoring position. He takes the walk, and the first 2 have reached for LA. Got him with a fastball for the first out of the 9. Hernandez trying to get Freeman up there as the tying run. Instead, a strikeout. Back-to-back Ks for Diaz of Betts and Hernandez. And the Dodgers are down to their last out. Deuce is wild in the 9th. 2 on, 2 out, and a 2-2. And a bounce-back win for the Mets in Game 2. After they're flattened 9-0 in Game 1, they explode out of the gates in Game 2 and hang on 7-3 to send this series back to Citi Field tied up.
2 really good teams do things a different way to get their wins.
Things you can count on these days. Edwin Diaz making it interesting, but Francisco Lindor is setting the tone. The 9th pitch. Bouncing ball off Severino. It will die, and the Dodgers will get the game's first run. What an at-bat from Will Smith. From down 0-2 to an infield hit on the 9th pitch. Dodgers up 1-0 in Game 3.
Well, this was about as easy as it's going to get for Severino, and unfortunately, he just didn't make it. And he would have had an out at home because it looked like Muncy was going on contact.
Brought him coming over from St. Louis. Swings away here. Hits a high fly ball to right center field. Marte to the track. Sliding catch by Taylor. He came out of the catch that. It's a sacrifice fly, and it's 2-0 LA. But Tyrone Taylor with an incredible play on the track.
That's about as good a catch as you're going to see when you've got your right fielder bearing down on you. That could have been a distraction for disaster.
They face Walker Buehler, who pitched Game 3 of the division series. All 6 runs that he gave up came in the second inning. 3 scoreless innings from there that he's hoping to build off. And the 7th pitch here, he's down swinging at a good cutter.
That one had good late break.
And he's got 2 strikeouts in the first inning after he didn't have any against the Padres last week. Strikes him out with a fastball. 3rd K for Buehler. 2 gone in the second. Payoff. Lindor swings and misses. Walker Buehler strikes out Francisco Lindor. Goes back to it and finishes him off. Walker Buehler's got his 5th strikeout. He's got a season-high 15 swings and misses, and he's stranded 2 more. Shades of the old Walker Buehler tie with 4 scoreless innings in the championship series. 6 Ks, all kinds of swing and miss.
Day, and now he's showing it right here.
Betts digs it out. What a pick by Lindor. What a play. Francisco Lindor somehow is not a Gold Glove finalist. This is golden right here.
I'm telling you, you will not see a better pick and throw against a great speedy runner. And Lindor got this crowd defensively on their feet. And he, by the way, leads off next inning.
Hits a drive, left field. Nimmo's going back. He's on the track. He's at the wall. It is gone. Kike Hernandez again. The postseason transforms Kike Hernandez. He's made it 4-0 Dodgers.
If there's not an injury, I don't know that he gets this many plate appearances. And he's in for the rest of the postseason.
It's his continued performance, his continued delivery in the clutch. This last 19 typo numbers. There's a towering drive down the line. Ohtani's broken through. It is gone. A majestic home run into the second deck. 7-0 LA. Guys on base, good things happen for Shohei Ohtani. Goodness.
I don't know.
There's a towering fly ball headed way back there, headed for the second deck. Muncy with a no-doubt home run. What a day for him. What a day for the Dodgers. It's another rout.
Well, Muncy has pretty much followed his 3 true outcome mastery.
And Max Muncy has tied the Dodger record for home runs in the postseason. That is his 13th career postseason home run. Bullpens are now working. Michael Kopech for the top of the Mets order. Strike 3 call. Michael Kopech goes 1-2-3. Ryan Brazier's out there for LA. Finally came through at the perfect moment. He's down swinging right here for the first out of the 6th. Marte at second. Martinez at first. Brazier's 3-2. Iglesias grounds one left side. Muncy to second one. West to first. It's a double play. Freddie Freeman with a pick on the back end. The defense bails out Brazier. The Dodgers stay in front 4-0. Blake Trinan, top arm in that Dodger bullpen, getting used against 8-9-1 here. Strike 3. Alvarez looking for something else.
Figured this would be the place.
Strikes out Lindor. 7-0 as Ben Kasparius comes on to pitch. Strikeout of Vientos for Kasparius.
One of those was a 5 spot, right? And tonight, it's all crooked numbers.
Strike 3 on Martinez. Bader sends this one in the air to left field. It is a repeat of Game 1. All Dodgers in Game 3. They take the lead in this series, 2-1. There's a shot, right center field, and Ohtani lights the fire. A leadoff home run. Dodgers 1, Mets nothing in Game 4.
Well, unfortunately, did not keep the ball in the yard. He had not given up a home run in 8 last starts. And didn't go to that curveball, chose to go with the fastball, and Ohtani was ready.
Mark Vientos. And a fastball turned around, right center field, tie game. It's Mark Vientos coming to the early rest. rescue for New York. 1-1 in the first.
Wind is blowing out. They're picking out fastballs early to swing at, and they're going to be aggressive in my mind to be successful. A bomb to right center, similar to the home run he hit in L.A.
I mean, that's like left-handed pull hitter power. The 2-0. Curve lofted to left center field. It is down, and Tommy Edman comes through again. A go-ahead double. Dodgers take the lead 2-1. And one of the unsung heroes strikes again.
Well, another walk ends up getting another run for the Dodgers. A 2-out hit, and those are backbreakers in the postseason. Just finds the middle of the two outfielders.
Tommy Edman now 6 hits in this series to lead the offense. Curve grounded left side, and Kike Hernandez has delivered for the Dodgers once again. It's an RBI single to make it 3-1. And it's those guys, Edman and Hernandez, knocking in 2 here in the third.
2 big 2-out hits. And Lindor keeps this from 2 runs scoring. The Dodgers are doing a good job. Behind in the count, still sitting on off speed. And the last 2 off speeds behind in the count, they have recorded hit.
It is the splitter. Grounded to second. There's one over first. A double play. They're going to challenge both spots. Pretty clearly he's going to be safe at first, and the Mets are going to get a run.
Here's the toss to second. See where he's at. Close, so they want to take a look at that. And then this one, I think, clearly will be a safe call.
The call at second is confirmed. The runner is out. The runner at first is overturned to safe. New York will retain their count.
6-year-old rookie from Japan, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. 5 runs in 3 innings, game 1. And then in the do-or-die game 5 of the division series, 5 scoreless innings. Through his line, home with a 2-2. And he gets Alonso swinging on the slider. Nimmo's down on a good splitter to finish off this first inning. Yamamoto tries again with a 2-2. And a good splitter right there. 92, and it looks like a fastball until the last second.
That gave him trouble last time in L.A., and this ball comes out like a fastball, like you said, Joe, and just disappears. Typically, you throw that a lot to left-handers because you want that diving away from a left-hander, but it's also a great pitch to a right-hander down and in.
Got him on 3 pitches. Carved him up right there.
At some point, JD is going to have to just see, spin, and take. It's easier said than done. And what you try to do to put pressure on the pitcher is you say, I'm going to take until you throw 2 of those for strikes.
And that spot again here is down swinging. And Yamamoto's already got 5 Ks. Yamamoto's 1-2 pitch. Vientos swings and misses. Sticks with the breaking stuff and gets his 6th K. Swing and a miss. The splitter dives out of the zone, and Yoshinobu Yamamoto with a 10-pitch 4th. Comes back to strike him out with the fastball. 8 of them for Yamamoto. That's with a bullet down the left field line. That's going to scoop by Nimmo. Taylor's in to score. Ohtani's headed for home. Lindor won't even try a throw. 2-run double, Mookie Betts. Magic loves it. Dodgers have taken a 5-2 lead.
Well, Nimmo doing his best to try to cut this ball off, but you just know you just can't. And once it gets by him, that's the speed.
Mookie Betts, his 2nd hit of the ball game, doubling his total for this series. Mookie Betts sends a high fly ball to deep left field. Nimmo's going back at the wall. It's gone. Mookie Betts goes deep. The Dodgers have broken it open. And a day after the unsung heroes chip in, it's the superstars at the top of the order. Ohtani and Betts both going deep, reaching in 7 of their 8 times up. Single, double, and now home run for Mookie Betts, his 3rd one of October. Trying to throw. Swinker pulls one in the air to right field. Betts is going back. He's got room. Sends a scare into the Dodgers, and the Mets have this one slip through their fingertips, leaving the bases loaded in the 6th. House money if this thing continues to head down this path, and it does with a scorcher into the corner from Tommy Edman. Betts can jog home. Kiermaier's right on his heels. Edman's got his 2nd RBI double of the night, and the Dodgers with a 9 spot. 8+ runs in 3 of the 4 games in this series.
They are relentless, and it's part of how they have been able to separate themselves.
Smith goes up the middle, base hit center field, double digits for the Dodgers in game 4. It's 10-2. Got him at the corners, 2 gone here in the 9th inning. and he pops it up. Right side, Muncy and Henriquez. Muncy makes the grab, and Dodgers dominate Game 4. They're a win away from a pennant after a 10-2 win here in Game 4. Is this the final time he suits up in a Mets uniform at Citi Field? 2 out of 15 in this championship series, has not driven in a run. Alonso digs it out, sends it in the air, deep center field. There it goes! Pete Alonso, 3-0 New York. Pete Alonso again reads the room and gives the Mets what they need. 3-0 in the first inning of this do-or-die game for the Mets. 2 out. Dodgers looking for their first runs. That's a wild pitch, and here comes that first tally. Hernandez in to score. It's a 2-out wild pitch that leads to the first run.
Yeah, that one was just overthrowing a sinker. It looked like to just be so good, and he spiked it. That's just, there's no other way to say it. You know, you go right to make that pitch, and then you throw it about 54 feet. And when you're on one knee, there's just no way to shift your ball.
Marte pulls it down the line, and the Mets will tack on. Into the left field corner to score Alonso. Here comes Winker with a head of steam. He'll score, and it's 5-1 Mets. 2-run double, Starling Marte.
Inside fastball, quick hands down the line. No way for Muncy to get to that ball.
There's a base hit to left field for Alvarez, who has found it here the last couple nights. Marte in to score, and it's 6-1 New York.
That one was a spinner, and it stayed in the zone a long time, and Alvarez recognized it, and now he's had a couple clicks with been connected with it tonight.
Down the line, and a fair ball for Lindor that makes it all the way to the corner. The catcher running, going to try and test him. Here he comes. He's going to score. It's a triple for Lindor, and an explosion for the Mets with their season on the knife's edge.
Down and in again, and just smoke down the line. It looks like you got a little trouble, Mookie.
Throw to Nimmo. He adds on with a rip into right center field. The Mets scored 9 runs over the first 4 games of this championship series. They've got 8 of them in 3 innings tonight. Yeah, drives this ball to deep left center field. Forget about it. Pages with his first postseason home run. So the rookie goes very deep right here, and it's 8-2.
This was quick, right? Quick to the ball and quick out of the park.
Andy Pages with a no-doubter.
Your team. Shot to the right side, and a base hit for Winker. All the way past Betts to the wall. Alonso is going to try to score from first. Relay from Hernandez, not in time, and Winker's got an RBI triple.
This is a rocket. Right past Freddie. All the way past Mookie. The Mets are going to try to get everything they can out of this one.
Flies this ball right center field. Betts going back on it with Pages, who gets there over the shoulder, but it's a sacrifice fly to score Jesse Winker. The Mets have double digits.
That was the best swing he's had since he's come back right there. Got on top of one and drove it. Coming back from that wrist, you know that feels better at least to drive in another
inning of work for Reed Garrett. Pages sends another drive to deep left field. Nimmo to the track. Nimmo to the wall, and Pages goes deep for the second time. The rookie with a 2-home run game in the championship series. And it's a 10-5 score. The rookie out of the 9 spot. We talk about the superstars delivering for the Dodgers, but it's really been both ends of the rosters, the stars and the role player. Mookie Betts turns on this ball, sends it to deep left field, and it's a leadoff shot. Mookie Betts brings the Dodgers closer. A solo home run makes it 10-6.
I know it's late in the year, but the ball's jumping. It's jumping in this ballpark. Hanging slider will do that, and Mookie didn't miss it. Quick bat.
Betts with 6 hits the last 2 days.
Machine.
McNeil lifts it to center field for Pages. Winker tags. Pages the grab. Loads up and throws. It's up the line. Winker's in to score. Second sac fly for Jeff McNeil, and it's 11-6. There goes Acuna on another base hit for Marte. Mets have a dozen. Marte's got a 4-hit game.
It is a Marte parte here at Citi Field, and the fans are the ones who are enjoying the festivities. It is 12-6 New York.
Fans, these Citi Field fans who felt like deserve one more day like this, not to see their team go out 3 straight losses in their home ballpark. They've warded off winter at least one more day. One more day in the sun for these Mets fans. Mets magic still alive. On to LA for Game 6.
Well, Pete Alonso got him here. Pete Alonso's keeping them going. We'll see how much magic they continue to have, and it's going to have to be with their bats. They're going to face 7, 8 different pitchers, different looks. They're going to have to be really, really good.
As you see on another 1-2. It's another fastball and a jam shot up the middle. Won't be an easy play. Taylor Bearhan throws wide. Ricochets into foul ground, and the Mets have the first run. One of the greatest home run hitters of this generation with a little teardrop behind the mound and an infield hit to get the game's first run.
They were playing so deep, and the ball was hit so soft. He actually had a little bit more time when he grabbed the ball to make the throw.
And goes out and gets it and yanks it into the left field corner. What a piece of 2-strike hitting from Tommy Edman. Hernandez heads for the plate and will score without a throw. Tommy Edman has given the Dodgers the lead, 2-1. I mean, he had no business getting to that ball.
No, he had seen enough changeups, though, to keep his hands back enough. His body went forward, but his hands stayed back, and just enough to hook it down the line.
Edman drives this ball deep left center field. Back goes Nimmo. Clean up Tommy Edman. A 2-run blast. Little man with a big impact in his first October in LA. Tommy Edman hit 6 home runs in his 2 months with the Dodgers this regular season. 4 of them came in a 2-day stretch where he was hitting cleanup. It's like he puts on this costume like all the kids are going to during Halloween coming up here, and then plays that role to perfection. No downside too. Smith flips a high drive to center field. Taylor back. It is gone. Will Smith searching and searching, and here in Game 6 finding a 2-run home run.
2-seamer right down the middle. Don't let his size fool you. When he's connected in the ball, he can hit it long ways.
Home run. Here's a high fly ball to deep center field. Pages going back, reaches for the wall. It's gone. Vientos chips away with a 2-run home run, and it's 6-3. Just enough on it. Vientos with his 5th home run of the postseason and extends his postseason lead in runs batted in, now 14, with a 24-year-old breakout star.
I'll tell you something, when he connects, he's got some thunder in that bat, and to hit one basically left center, you've done.
In the air to center field. Taylor coming on. Can't get there. And the ball kicks away from him. Smith is headed for the plate, and he'll score without a throw. Ohtani is 18 of his last 22 with runners in scoring position. And it's 7-3 Los Angeles. One of those tack-on runs the Dodgers have been so good at getting in this series throughout this postseason. Reached all 3 times today. He lifts this ball the other way for Mookie Betts. He's going to have room for the catch, but it'll be deep enough to bring home Taylor. It's an RBI for Alvarez, and it's a 7-4 game as the Mets get the run right back.
Yeah, they will definitely trade an out for the run right there when you're up by 4.
Payoff. Betts rips the ball deep left field towards the corner. Nimmo on the run, won't get there. It's off the wall. Here comes Chris Taylor. A double from Betts. Insurance for the Dodgers. 8-4.
That's what they do. They control the count, and then the pitch they get, they take advantage of it.
Well, snapshot of all the dimensions of the offense right there. Works a deep count, and with a runner in scoring position, hits for Teoscar Hernandez. Swats one to right field. Marte's there. Here comes Ohtani. Betts heads for third. They're both safe. But it's 9-4. Ground ball, base hit to right. Edman turns the corner and comes home. Throw goes to third. Run scores. Muncy's safe. Double digits again for this offensive machine.
Hit them where they're not. Wide open. That side of the field with the shift on.
7 men have come to the plate in this 8th inning. 1-2. Threw it again and struck him out. 1 gone in the 8th.
That's just so much spin, and when you see that tight dot, the hitters don't want to see that. They want to see a big circle.
1-2 from Trinan. closed open the 8th.
Tremendous break.
Jason Bateman loving it.
Fan base is starting to smell it.
He's trying to strike out the side in the 8th. He's done it, and he's put the Dodgers 3 outs away from the pennant. Blake Trinan got 3 outs in the 8th inning. It was high stress right there. Swing and a miss, and 1 gone in the 9th as Trinan has struck out all 4 that he's faced. World Series for the first time in 15 years. A bouncing ball back to Trinan. Over to first in time, 2 down. This crowd, though, ready to explode, on the verge of making it all happen. There's a bouncing ball to second. Taylor's got it. Los Angeles is alive, and they're headed to the World Series. Dodgers-Yankees in the Fall Classic. Much more battle-tested this time around. This Dodgers team pushed all regular season. Wasn't the walk in the park that it often has been to a division title. Calloused and hardened by that journey. They withstand the deficit in the division series, come back to win that series in 5. They take the punches the Mets give them in this series, forcing a Game 6, having to fly back across the country to play at another game, and the offense again explodes, and they win 10-5 to set up the 12th Dodger-Yankee World Series.